too. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Okay, so what I said before it crashed again. I pulled for him and I got him, finally. I did lose my 50-50, thank God, because otherwise I would not have enough primos. But I can't level him up properly yet, since, you know, I don't have the dendro stones yet. I have enough other materials, like, for example, these two I have enough. Not enough to go to, like, found it what? Oh. Not to, like, go to level 50 or something, but at least to get to level 40, I believe. But he's adorable, and I love him. I also crafted a bow for him. Oh. Cutscene again. Wow. This is pretty.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Woo! Hi.
My lady, who are these two?
I love her already.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Oh, jeez. She has
Who the
sass.
heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Hey,
I'm
Mom.
Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
What the fuck?
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Good question.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady.
Okay.
Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait,
For real?
what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
Wait, are
That's why
Eremites
I'm
also
here
the little
looking for
kids?
you.
With the,
Sure, it's an
like,
order from
I
my
don't...
employer,
Dora?
but my
Dory?
conscience was
Something
also
like that.
telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
I like her, but also
No,
at the same
you're
time, I hate
wrong.
her.
I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know
You tell 'em.
perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she
Huh?
saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Is it for the
This is
Dendro
my
Archon?
life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Oh,
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear.
wait, she
I'm
also
only
has
doing this
ears.
because I
Oh, that's
respect your
fucking
determination,
cute.
not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Okay, Paimon. Are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My
Understandable.
lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, please. Tell me more about them. I need to know more about them. So what I was saying is that I pulled for him. I don't have materials to send him yet. And I made a bow for him, which I also cannot enhance yet, since I need this. Or I can buy it. Hang on. Hang on. Do I have... No, only those. So that doesn't matter. Where? Oh, there they come. Then should be enough. Then a cent. Suddenly it goes way easier. I had so much struggle. Oh, come on. No, that's not what I meant to do. But I'm a little torn on if I should wish on the weapon better or if I should like just save up primals for not the next banner, because the next is gonna be Ganyu and Kokomi, and I don't really care for either of them. Because Ganyu is a weapon, is a bow user, and I don't really like bow users unless it's this doggy.
Is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Shut up now for a second.
Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Paimon doesn't even sit down.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try some.
We are Paimon. We have a few million.
Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon? Now that's the first.
Come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Let's bully the child.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it
That's
was when I was a
cool.
child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My
Oh,
younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad,
wow.
don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
That's the voice of the Dendro Archon.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Really?
Of course. I know that you're scared of
She's
thunder,
so cute.
that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Wow, you really do know everything.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
That's so cute.
Can you make my illness go away?
Oh no.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I'm
cry.
not powerful enough to do that right now.
Then, can you be my friend? After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming.
I mean, you
But I
were
know
a
that
child.
voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
It was the Lesser Lords?
Yes, for sure. If
I
it
mean,
weren't
that
for that
makes
voice, I would have never
sense.
grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro
I
Archon.
mean, that's fair.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
That's
I
just
heard
like King's Day
everyone
in the
was
Netherlands.
overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The
Academia
Academia
is such a bad
actively
thing.
participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That's so cute.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
Oh,
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
can we also come along?
But
Maybe.
of course. And Nilu would be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I'm curious who Nilo is. Can I buy food here? Ooh. The new recipes, yes. Been waiting for these. Ooh. Sure, I will buy some of these. See, we have a few million, so I don't know what Paimon was stressing about. Because we clearly have enough to do. Oh, that looks so good. I want to buy that. I have enough of those. I don't know why, but I also have I always have a shortage of like flour and stuff. So when I try to cook something, my flour is usually just gone. And honestly, I don't know how I manage to do that every single time that I try to cook. As you can also see, I got 6 Gento Luxulis, something like that. Just because I was bored and they were right in front of me and I was like, you know what, sure. But I still need to look like on an interactive map to see what and how and everything. What the hell? That looks so delicious. It sounds so wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, the music for Sumuru is so beautiful. So pretty. Also the detailing that Sumuru has, oh sorry, that Sumuru has is wonderful. Okay, it does work. Thank God. Gee. It's her.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But you made it in the end.
She's so cute.
But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Does she have horns?
Not completely.
She's so
Oh.
cool.
And who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my 2 newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival.
Why does he look so angry?
By the way,
The guy
Dunyarzad,
that was standing
we've
there.
already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
It looks spectacular.
This guy, he looked.
Thanks
No,
to your
this guy.
generous
He
contribution.
looks so mad.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
I could give you some.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
She's so cute. Why? I love Sumeru. The characters are amazing. Wait, who? Wow, only the Traveler has the ear thingy. Not my other people who are in my team. That's interesting.
This place is amazing!
Not bad.
Well,
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
What a bunch of
Can't let
bitches.
that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for doing your Zod. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Don't
Do
pressure
that.
her.
Have you told him the origin of this holiday?
Yes.
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay,
There's more?
then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the
That's so
gods got
cute.
drunk.
Of
One
course.
started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Wait,
As
was
she
the one that
danced
got
upon the
drunk
grass,
and played music
Countless
Fenty?
beautiful Padisaras began to bloom
Because he
wherever she
is a
stepped.
god.
Those brilliant
And he
purple
gets
flowers
drunk,
became her
so-
dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't
Aw.
around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just
Aw,
tiny people
that's
compared to the
cute.
divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu,
Aw.
you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about
That's
the Goddess of
sad.
Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Padisaras on the stage.
Aww.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zerus festival?
Fuck yeah.
Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
That's so
Paimon thinks that's a
amazing.
great idea!
Let's go to the festival. You're sure it's not because you want in on the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
That's cute.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zero's festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
And we can... I guess we need to just talk with people. Well, hello, child.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny?
It's
Are you an
blonde.
offender? Did
Does
you know that
nobody
the
have
Sub-Zero's
blonde hair?
festival
Hang
is
on.
about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the
Of
best
course
part
nobody
is
has
when
blonde hair.
Faris, the Knight of
Jesus.
Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Let's go up the stage.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing.
I'm standing in...
There's also something different
Oh, she's the
about
same
you from when we
height.
first
Nice.
met up.
But also, I'm standing in the middle of this.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but
Who's
props
this Mr.
too?
Sabir?
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of
Oh,
course.
this is such
The
a pure
legends say
friendship.
that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
This friendship is so cute. I want something like that. I mean, my friends are lovely, but Jesus, nobody gives me a crown and says that I look like some god.
Revamping the stage for the fest. I don't
Not
know
that I
much
don't
about the
blame
Grand
them, you
Bazaar,
know. I
but
wouldn't do
do
that
know that
either,
the
but...
residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Sure, sweetie. Keep believing in yourself. I believe in you as well.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I like him. I like him a lot. I don't know why. I just do. Grandma.
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother
question.
said that
Valid
Greater
question.
Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
I
The
kinda wanna know
Sub-Zero's
the Goddess
festival
of
has been
Flowers.
losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
It's so cute. Oh god.
Hey, is that how Paimon
Catherine!
Catherine!
What the hell? Honestly, I kinda love Catherine. At first I didn't when I started this game, but look how cute she is.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa.
This is
Nighttime
so
Catherine
weird.
Sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
Okay.
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
You should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
What the fuck, Catherine?
Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Subsurus Festival?
No, not particularly.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Aww.
We'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
all
you
thanks
two will
to
get
her.
along well with the people here. You've already been blessed
We
by
also
the
should
element of Dendro,
appreciate
after
that.
all.
It's all because of her.
See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious?
Oh,
We'd love that.
tell me.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Don Yarsat?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Why don't I trust it? I kinda don't trust it. Well, I wanna trust it,
Let's
but
head
I
over to the
don't.
Citadel of Regzar and
So-
wait for Dia.
Oh, yacht shop is where I bought the... Okay, got it. Where do I need to go? Where is that? We'll just teleport because I'm too lazy to walk. Now I still need to walk, but I need to walk way less, so that's good. Hello. Hello, hello.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia.
For real.
I thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad.
It's her lady.
It's called being a professional. I'm
She's
a
gay.
bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
No, you're gay. You love her.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I ever seen one.
Listen, you two.
She's gay.
I
I
don't
love her.
expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Yes, please.
Oh, hey, Chief.
He doesn't have a way
Ah,
for
dear.
us.
What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
Yep, that's what happened.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city.
Oh,
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
hi, Mom.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
I don't want to go to the
Let me fill you in.
academia.
The
The Academia can suck my
recently
dick.
sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
I mean,
The
that's
Grand
just
Sage
dumb.
took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the
Yeah.
largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Oh, God.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
This is
If
more
you're
than enough
interested,
as fun.
maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Huh? Students of the Academia?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Oh, God.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
You weren't
There are
friendly
even
either
some
to us
extremists
first.
who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Probably nothing.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget that.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Of course. I'm gonna be mad if the quest is gonna be like, oh, you forget it and you come too late there. I'm gonna be so mad. Thank God I already went there and put a waypoint down there because I do not want to walk all the way there. There's probably then like something like a wool crest while going to here, but I'm not in the mood for that. I just want to go as quick as I can. I'm not gonna walk all the way. I did that yesterday, it was hell. But luckily I was calling with my sister, so that's something. Although she's not my sister, I guess. She's just my sibling, so. Ooh! Gold disc. Nice. Hello, sir.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants. And everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not everyone, I'm sure.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Why would they dislike it?
Oh, what should we do?
There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now.
What do you mean, at
What's
least for now?
bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
It's not correctly.
Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? It looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
But it doesn't look very happy.
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
Why didn't
Not the
adults
first
try
negative
to
feedback
make
we've
it?
had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react.
You made
When
him
we put
wrong.
it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
Look at his
They
muscles,
thought
though.
it looked like a
Jeez.
mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
What makes you say that I'm good with kids? Maybe I despise them.
This is not an Aranara. No
Oh, I
way.
know. It's not.
I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy.
That's
It
true.
looks nothing like that.
That's true.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby.
You would know that, would you, Paimon?
Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I
Oh,
don't
God.
think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara.
Okay, Alia,
Didn't put
calm
his
down.
heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kasid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy,
So it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
It's not cute. The real thing is cute.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Nara Nara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
I love that kid.
We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tanja back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger, too. Who is he exactly?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote
Oh.
quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something, and suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
That's right.
That's
My
so
little
cute.
Gafari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations.
You don't have a
As
good
you can see,
imagination.
this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something.
Do you want me to make
Hey,
it?
Since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville?
No.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
They
How
seem
well
pretty
compensated
desperate.
are we talking about?
Let's help them out. To see the kids smile.
Okay,
And
we'll
also
do
for
it
our
to
reward.
see the kids smile. Because fuck you, Paimon.
Let's do it.
Where is that? That's all the way over there? Jeez. Oh, Lord. That's so far. No wonder he couldn't make it back in time. That's really far, to be honest. I don't blame him. What is that hand? Oh, that is for the flowers. I see, I see. We should go back because I need to go the other way. We can also do this one now. Oh, that's part of the... Got it. That's cool. I wanna get Kalai. I'm still not saying her name correctly, I know, but it's fun to say it that way. And easier for me to remember. There we go.
So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to
Kalai.
help you.
Oh, I knew that voice.
Hi, Miss Force Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
Why is
When
he
people
crying?
say don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Where are they talking? What is happening?
What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
What the hell?
That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before.
It's Kalai.
Oh, it's Kalai!
Oh my god.
And a child who seems to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go say hi.
Yeah, but where were they talking? That's my question. If I could hear them so clearly. Or I
Hi,
have
Kalai.
amazing
How
hearing.
have you been?
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
That's a lie.
What a well-mannered child.
You can't just leave him here. That's so
Sand?
sad.
There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say.
Oh.
Maybe there really are
Am I a
Aranara
child?
living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
No. I'm not a child in Genshin, right?
You like the R&R stories
Traveler
too?
is not...
Of
Is
course,
Traveler
I
minor?
love them.
I don't think she is.
People
I
who
mean,
like
the
R&R
other
are the
grown-up
best.
could also see it, so...
Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
This is so cute.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
That's a good idea. Okay. That was awkward. He didn't make
so
it.
good with kids.
A forest ranger you can trust.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
No. I'm not lost. Don't worry.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
I
That's right.
guess so.
Uncle Tanger.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak?
Yes.
This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razi back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man
I
behind
would
those
love
big
for the
radical
little boy
stories
to be
is
the
like in
son of
person.
the uncle. Because, you know, they said like, oh, he went with his son to there. And then to be the little boy, like being the son, that would be really funny. Maybe he's one of Letter's Lord
Tanja's just
Kasali's.
a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razi, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
I think he's the son.
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
There we go.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad. As in you're Tanger's son?
Thank you, Payman, for the smart ass comment.
Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanger brought his son along with him. So he meant Razi. Why are
Thank
here
you.
on your own, though? Did you and Tanger get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Oh, in that case,
We should take you back to Gandharville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Aw,
Yay! Thanks,
he's
Razzie!
such a sweet
I
kid.
thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet Thee Tanja!
Oh.
He's like, I don't want you to meet him because of that.
So Tanja headed this way.
Excuse me, you said that I already have her now? Look at her! She's so pretty! She has a boomerang. She's also a bow user. God damn it. I will level her up later. Because then we need to farm anyway. For stuff. Why the fuck do they all live over there? Look at the boar's room. That's so adorable. I love all the new animals and stuff. It's so cute.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's
Aww,
calling for Razzie over there.
he's worried about his son. That's so cute.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really?
Oh,
I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child.
that's so cute.
Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration. Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay? I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes! The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Aww. Sure.
Ah, excellent!
I'm not gonna try to
Improvisation.
say that because I
Yes,
know I will say
mount
it
your
wrong.
trusty steed of
So
imagination and
I'm gonna
canter
ignore
through
that
the
for
lush
now.
meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
Seems
Sure.
like Tanja
If
has
you
slightly
believe in me, then
exaggerated
I will
view of
believe
what it
in
means to
myself
be a
for you.
children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Okay, sorry.
Akara Crafts. Akara Crafts.
He's like, no, never met them.
Right. I
Never
remember
mind.
now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tangier Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
For real. Me neither.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Aww.
Oh, that's what he meant. Well,
The boy is so
there's all
cute.
the proof
Especially
needed
with
that
his
this kid
freckles.
is definitely Tanjir's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanjir, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanjir, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest. Conclusively
I could
proving
tell you that
Aranara
as well.
not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts
Sir,
will be
you're late.
untangled in no time.
More people have seen it than you think.
I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanjir living in humble Port Ormos.
Even his son is disappointed.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanjir never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
What the fuck?
Wait, not that way.
Why
Colin,
not that way?
what's wrong?
Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety.
That's something more.
And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe that's the secret Rossi was keeping. Where? Follow Tanger, but Tanger's already gone. Eaten, if I may. Ooh. Beautiful. Anyway. I couldn't even
Just
see him.
as I
How was I
expected,
supposed to follow
the
him?
promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
What is over there?
This
Oh,
is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence
Paimon.
of Aranara.
Sweetie.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Yes. But before I do that, I'm gonna grab something to eat. Because I'm hungry, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, so we can go further with the quest.
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanja was talking about?
Probably, yeah.
The handwriting's so hard to read! It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms.
It's valid.
Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
Probably.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle."
Oh,
That sounds more like something an Aranara from the stories would say.
let's see.
There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara.
Oh,
Clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
I think clever. A good try. I first want to get this because money. Tanger, we looked at your thing. I think it's just your story, but we'll
How
see.
does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it?
They look like messages left by children.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara.
I think he wrote them, to be honest.
I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Not at all.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of
What
thought.
the fuck?
How
Is he?
about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
Halai, is everything okay?
Yeah,
I'm worried
fine.
about her.
It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Not real.
Overwhelming.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, she's so
Overwhelming.
sweet.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toymakers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
Why?
No.
We don't have
I
to
think
stay
we
here.
should return to our camp first.
Good job.
Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know
I
your
think
stuff.
the son
In
wrote
that
it.
case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
My train of thought was because the son was like looking disappointed when he said like, oh, was that in the story? So I think the son wrote it and the dad just took credit for it. God damn it, the next day is just... There we go. Now we just wait. This is always taking such a long time if you need to go a long, like, time. And there we go. So,
Traveler! Traveler! Wake up!
what's wrong?
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kind of strange.
I noticed that too.
Anyway,
I'm so
let's go
worried about
find
that
her.
child. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But
What
why are they headed
footprints?
towards the tree hollow?
What footprints?
So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon.
She wrote it!
If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice
Oh
my handwriting.
no! She wrote it because it was a special place and she wanted to be an Aranara.
What do I do now?
Oh.
Dress up as an Aranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write?
Oh, poor
I've got
baby.
it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
Oh god.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja?
Obviously, because that's her hero. Perhaps that's her secret. Let's just keep it at that.
Right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down.
She must have her reasons.
Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Oh lord.
Aha! There's a
Oh,
new
no.
note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Well, what does it say?
Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum?
What's
Even
a Ludi
I would never
Harpastum?
write that into a fairy tale.
Well,
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
exactly.
Yeah. If you ask me, they
I think she knows that we know.
Merchant from Mondstadt or
She's like,
something. Definitely not an Aranara.
For really?
No, I refuse to believe it.
Sweetie, just believe it. Please help. Kara Crafts.
I can't.
Why not?
What do you mean you can't?
Because your son wrote it,
Like it'll
didn't
take you a
you?
huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
I believe in you, Tanger. I don't, but
No!
I'll say.
I can't
Jesus
do it.
Christ.
I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts.
Okay.
it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
Well, she's not from Mondstadt, but close.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real R&R, right? What makes this so different?
Because he didn't wrote it! You can see it on his face. He didn't wrote it. He didn't write it. Rossi wrote it.
You tell them.
I am right. I am right.
Can
Oh,
I?
he seems so...
Yes,
so...
it's fine.
Oh,
Tell them.
he's so happy.
I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone?
Oh, Lord. Yep. Yep. And you're gonna tell me now.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
It was him.
Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it?
Oh my god.
Wait, you don't mean...
Good.
It was me.
Why
Dad's
have
been
those
telling stories
eyes?
in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The
He would
Zaytun
turn his
peaches were delicious,
sun high.
but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called.
Oh,
But Dad kept
he's
on
so
going,
cute.
telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangema Bey's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy.
He's
And
so
one day,
cute.
I tried telling Dad a story I came up with.
Yeah.
Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning.
And then he wrote it
He
instead
looked
of
really
you.
happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue.
Aww.
He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day.
What the hell? Why do they talk
After
about
that,
it
I
as if they
gradually
killed
grew in
somebody?
fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe
Oh,
it.
that's so terrible.
Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with
That's
storytelling.
so sad.
Like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, dedicated to my dearest Rosie. I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine R&R to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now.
Oh, that's so cute. So sad.
To sum up, all of Uncle Tanja's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rosie.
Thank you,
And
Paimon.
because Rosie didn't want Tanja to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Razzie. I'm so sorry.
Don't cry, because if you cry, I'm
And
gonna
I owe
cry.
you all an
Don't do
apology
that.
too for wasting your time.
We didn't waste our
Razi's the
time.
only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Oh, I kind of feel bad. It's up to Razzie, to be honest.
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving?
Yeah, you made the stories.
Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details.
Yeah, we do.
Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one.
Of course. Don't worry about it, kid.
I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home.
Oh.
Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
That's
so cute.
You still want me to come with you?
Of course, you're
Even
a father.
after all I've done?
He's a minor. You're a father. He's a minor.
Come on.
What do you
You're
think?
the best dad
Jesus.
This is the happiest Razzie has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
He's such a sweet kid.
Me? I didn't do anything to help.
Technically, you did.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning.
Are they gonna put one and one together?
I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes.
Okay, no. They're not
I'll
that
do
smart.
my best to become a good father.
They were
again.
like monster
Wait.
and then yeah.
Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
Tanger, don't.
I just passed by once.
Sure.
Never mind that.
Tell him that.
Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Razzie. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
This is so cute.
Let's go.
Come on, Dad. Oh.
Razzie, slow down and watch your step.
Looks like everyone is in good spirits. I know how. What? I use the X to record them then while using. Also, this camera can only be used in Sumeru. Why? Wait, so now I played this one, right? Oh! Oh. Where would I do that? Oh! Look how cute! Oh, that's adorable. Okay, that's adorable. What's this? Roaming the jungle. Oh. Oh god. What does this do? Oh, there we go. Do I need to make a picture of them? Oh, destroy them. Okay. Oh god, I don't know if I can do that though. There's so much to do in this event, Jesus Christ. Okay, first let's take a picture. Take pictures. Navigate. Maybe I should have my... Hang on. Let's get my camera out. Let's run away to there. Oh, jeez. Shoulders. Ooh. That's the wrong button I pressed. Yes, this is something I want to save. Where do we need to go? There. Okay. This is way easier than when if I would have to do all the waypoints. What is found here? Sorry, what am I searching for? Oh, look at them. They're so hecking adorable. This is a good picture. Why does it give... Do I get for everything? That's not the picture I took. Oh, God, look how adorable. Anyway. What does the event shop do? I can buy them here. Ooh. Woof. Let's see where we need to go now. There. Okay. Let's... Ooh. I do not like that. At all. What is this? What in the... What is that? Hello? You're alive. What are you? I'm not gonna try to find that out. Crocodiles! So we just need to photograph some crocodiles. Easy enough. Let's see. Can we go this way? Thank God I know what crocodiles are. Some of these names are so different from what they look like that I'm like, tigers? Listen, I get always attacked by them. What did I say? I will get attacked by them. It's also not a good person. That's good to hear. Let's see what we get. Look how cool their design is. I want one of those. Sure. I don't know what I need to do there though. But we go there. And we'll see whatever we need to do. I think something we're running, but... That was... Need my blue. God damn it. Oh, there I need to be. The time elapsed while clearing the Grove Dash challenge, and the number of adventure points collected along the way will determine your score at the end of the challenge. Blessings of attraction will sometimes appear along the challenge's routes. Touch them to pull in adventure coins within a certain outlet. Okay, so I just need to run. Awesome. Jesus Christ. Ow. Exit? What the fuck? That was so cool, but also at the same time so weird. I guess, hey, Primos. Oh god, it's a different one the whole every time? Jesus. I always press the wrong buttons, goddammit. Let's see where this challenge begins. And there we go. Found... Why did the air change? I did not like how the air changed while I was going over here. Also that giant thing, I don't like that. I'm stuck. I don't... Where do I need to go? Oh, there. Oh, over there. I'm so blind, Jesus Christ. did enough for me. Jesus Christ. My mainly goal is to just get all the books that I can, so I can buy cute stuff. I bought Clank. Both sounds so not fun. But hey, I guess we should try, right? Rather not, but I guess we should. Hang on, then I'm gonna replace you with you.
Evil shall
No,
be
let's do
dispersed.
Jean because she can heal.
Let the wind lead.
Yeah, I don't care. Ugh, I already don't like this boss. It looks like a hard boss to do and I don't like it. Stop looking at me. Stop.
Race to the wicked!
No.
Fallen leaves. Adore.
I swear by my sword.
Wind strike.
Spring forth.
Clouds high. The birds call.
I must say, I still don't know what a Corolla is. Oh, that's the head of the thing, okay. Sure. What does it give me? That looks so cool. I don't know for who I need it though. Probably for somebody. But I don't know who. So we're just gonna save it up for now. Ah, got it. Maybe next time. First, we're gonna heal. Then we can go challenge the thing. I'm sorry if I'm really quiet while I'm trying to fight it. That's just because I'm really focused in. And if I don't, I will die really quickly. So I don't know what you'd rather have, to be honest. But we also got an achievement. Let's look what it is. Form its charts. Okay. Thank you. Basically was let's get attacked and then you get prime. These are all so cute. It's not a Yes, we need a witch hat. And this hat, because that's cute. Yes. I'm already spending everything that I just got. It's not okay. To 5? What the hell? Because cat. Yes. Well, there's a difference between the two. That's good to know. Yes, because we need primos. It's sad but true. Go to challenge. Okay, so I don't know what's good against the fucking feathered freak. We didn't heal. Well, let's try it this way. And then we'll see if we can or can't do it. Oh shit. Hello, birdie.
Wind, hear me.
Ow. You're such a meanie, sir. This bird is mean, man. Oh lord. Oh no. This is not gonna be an easy defeat, I'll tell you that. Come at me then. Come.
Ways to the wicked.
Okay, this team is pretty good to fight against the bird. Oh, this looks interesting. But I need the small. Oh, we get the small, thank god. Thank god we get the small. Because otherwise I would have panicked. Okay. Before I create, I can do that. I'm not that strong. Let's see, what else do we have? Navigate. Shit, man. That's so far away. It's not okay. What now? Who needs my help? Where do they need my help?
Another test.
As one with wind and cloud.
Propagate.
What the fuck are you? Oh, what the fuck are you?
Suffocate!
Wind strider. Time to go.
Why did it run this way? Well, I guess it's defeated now. Let's climb, shall we? After this, I'm probably going back to the Archon quest and trying to finish that today. And then after that, I'll probably stop the stream and try to defeat this stupid bird on my own. Because the bird is stupid. Hello? Ooh, Sealy. Well, no, we should first focus. I'm so bad at focusing, it's not okay. Let's see. Braving the Elements. In the Braving the Elements challenge, when characters on the field trigger Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, or Burning reaction to unleash a shockwave at the point where the reaction takes place. Deal true damage. These effects can be triggered every 2 seconds. Die dingen wel? Those things? They are cute. How long is that? Oh.
Wind strider.
Oh, I did it. Also almost burned everything here, but that's okay. I think if it's not okay, too bad for them. Let's see. Nice. So, oh, okay. What will you go to showcase? Okay. Let's go to there, I guess. And then we'll continue the Archon quest. Because we need to be there anyway for the Archon quest, so that will help. Probably at the toy shop. I didn't read it at all. Look at him. He's so cute. That's so cute. What did it give here? Oh. Look how cute this is. But will I keep... Let's see if I do keep the bodies. Where are they? Not in here? Where are they? Oh, I forgot I got that one. Is it in here then? No. Is it in here? It's in here. So we can always use it. Okay, that's good to know. Because otherwise I was gonna cry. Yeah. Okay. Best thing for this one is Electro and Pyro, and best thing for this is probably the team that I had. So that's good to know. Let's now continue with the fucking Harkon quest. And there we go. So now we continue the Archon quest. I will stop these from... There we go. And then bam.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
I mean, that's fair, but also, yeah, she told us, so it's only expected.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfa told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious
Paimon doesn't get more.
Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation. Investigation. That wasn't.
That come through here every day. If there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Welcome.
welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year.
Oh god.
Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia.
I mean, that's nice.
You see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
That's fair.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
That's rude. We could just talk to them, right? You don't have to listen in. Just pretend you're looking at pots. That is interesting.
I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today,
Oh god.
I heard
Jesus.
the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop
That's
at the
good
Jafar
to know.
Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll
Sure.
give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to
Yikes.
anyone aside from us.
That's a
I
big
guess
yikes.
that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious indeed. I
So,
think he knows
our
what we
plan?
need to have. What we came here to do. Let's go to the Jafar Tavern.
Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
I won't let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
I don't, but you give me a chance to pretend like I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take that. Where is this tavern? Oh, here. Okay.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Outside? Okay. I thought maybe inside.
Oh, you've arrived.
Oh
Please,
god.
take a seat. So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll
Oh
be
my
the first that the
god.
boss punishes.
Let it go.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them
Those
shall
eyes
be
are like, oh
punished.
shit. Oh shit. Greater Lord? A traitor?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
I don't think we get a chance later. Or they're really that dumb. Hello. I'm trying to be interested in you.
What do you want?
I'm a student from the
A
academia.
student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
You're dumb. I'm looking for information about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Yeah.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
I have
Here,
more than
this
enough,
is the merchant's
sweetie.
address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm?
Thank you.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Good cover.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
Thank
As
you.
you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the
Have you been to Inazuma and
but he
Liyue,
was
though?
betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Oh, and then Draken.
You mean the traitor was...
Great.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me.
I don't think that's what happened.
But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
Yeah, tell us more about the Oracle.
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think
Okay,
this
sorry.
conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet.
Jeez.
This man is a fraud.
Hi.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Excuse
Once
you?
you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
You were scammer, so
Told you
shut the
other
fuck up.
day, I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Okay.
The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
I want to know who the
Yes,
boss
and
is.
in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
That's
I'm
true.
warning you,
That's
don't
true.
push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
But he's
If
a
you're
handsome
suggesting we
lunatic,
de-escalate
though,
this from a
so.
verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Yes, sir.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This
Probably
guy
not.
is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp.
Oh my god.
Don't expect us to hold back.
Well, he probably won't either. Looking at him,
Not so fast.
he won't either.
First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
I would just pay for them.
Mr. Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the rude compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal. Uh. Whoa! Did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too!
What the hell?
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Yeah. I like him. I want him.
That way, after him!
He went that what way? Why is everybody in this fucking town so fast? Jesus.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right? What do you want?
Look at him. The outfit, the hair, this voice.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Will you come save me?
Alright. Goodbye.
What if he's like Xiao and he comes save the traveler? That would be so cute.
Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no? Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I am a student from the academia.
Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can talk terms?
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
No.
We can help
Paimon.
with that? She
Paimon?
doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
I will just
Maybe not, but she
put
can
him
still
in
use
fucking
elemental energy.
hiding.
Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
For real? He's thinking. Whew. Yeah.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their
What
addresses.
kind of headphone
and you
is
can
he
try your
wearing?
luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not. So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after? You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Listen. Don't judge me
Okay.
here.
Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if
Is
you've been
that
making
the
inquiries,
good way?
then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
Jesus, he's demanding but hot.
Somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
That's true.
This is what you've been looking for.
What the fuck is that?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
For real, what is it?
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites. That's amazing.
That's why they want it, so they can search up the
It's essentially
information
a
on the
convenient and
test.
harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction.
Yeah.
After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I heard that the academia lost something recently.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about
With
it.
our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
I know my way. Let's see. Wow. That will for sure scare them off. I mean, there's fewer people here, but like, there's still gonna be people hearing us.
Let's continue our conversation.
Look at him,
here.
he looks so cool.
If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike
Dory!
the peddlers who hawk inferior
Yes!
knowledge capsules, she often has
So her
quality
name
goods in
was
stock.
Dory.
Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration. Why do you want us to meet with her? Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges. Fine. So how do we go about doing this? You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise. This is kind of nerve-wracking. The true
She
challenge
is a
begins
small
after you
child.
meet her.
How hard
She
can
has
it
a
be?
keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some
Oh,
funds for
God.
you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval. What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time! We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can
There's
learn
a girl over there just listening like,
that's
what the
true.
fuck are they talking
Have
about?
you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard.
Yeah,
Anyway, that
think better
ability
of
should
me,
resolve your
bitch.
issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality? They look the same to Paimon. Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Okay. Oh my. Oh.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines
Rumor has
brighter.
it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight.
Okay. Oh,
That's
just
because
big,
knowledge
shiny.
originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
That's fair.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust. That sounds pretty impressive. Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you. Matra? They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock
Those
their sights onto
muscles.
you.
What the hell?
If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I will help you find
Okay,
Dory.
then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Of course. Don't worry. I mean, I probably like Dory anyway.
Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Do I need to read the password? Hang on. No, where I can never find where stuff is. Oh, jeez. Hello.
Hello. What are you two looking to
Oh.
buy?
Hello. Welcome to my stream, I guess. Need to buy some bra.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
I hope you like the stream. I'm just playing the
What a unique palette. We have unripe
I'm just
power
playing the
fruits,
Ark and Quest
but we
right now, so
usually
I
keep
hope
them
you're
in the
enjoying
back.
it.
I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak,
These two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Yes, show me.
You too. Please follow
Yes.
me.
Of course.
You two have
Anyway,
a
let's see.
fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch.
Yes.
No.
Correct.
Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
Okay.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Sure. Thank you for the follow. By the way, Golden How Fox? I hope I'm saying it right. I'm so sorry if I don't say it right.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but
Okay.
we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay.
Better goods come in, you'll
That's
be the first to know.
the good.
You
I
look
like
you
those
have some
emotes.
skill.
Those are
Why don't I
cute.
pick out
Where
some
did you
fruits
get them?
that'll make you dizzy?
This is what it. I don't know which one to pick.
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is
Oh,
the answer
okay.
to erudition.
Oh, sorry, Paimon.
I'm sorry. But as things current...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper.
I'm messing it up so badly, jeez. Let's see. Thing by mice sold to customer. Okay, yeah. But what? Okay. And then taken by mice is customers. Okay, and that's Matara. Pack in Sumeru city style to purchase a small amount to purchase in bulk. Okay, compliment a customer skill that causes dizziness. Okay, yeah, got it. I hope. I will forget this within a second.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations
Thanks.
to you.
If better goods come in, you'll be the
Oh
first to know.
god.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Okay,
Would you
Paimon,
like
I
your
don't
hara
care.
fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormo style?
Sumeru
I'm
city
guessing
style.
that you're going for a more traditional packaging since this is your first time
Yes.
here.
That's
Wait a
right.
sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. It won't take us to see Dory if we do that.
Oh.
I'm
God damn it. We came so far. And now we need to do it all over again.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today.
I just want to click.
Earlier, many of our hara
Jeez.
fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness?
That's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru
Okay,
City?
so
or
we need to
Port
go
Ormo
to
style?
Port Ormo style because that's the big style.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What?
What?
Gotcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
For real. But we were about to learn where Dora is.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Oh lord. We're gonna get caught, aren't we?
He ran that way.
Oh, thank God. Do we need to run more? Wait a minute. How much do we need to run? I mean, or he's bringing me to Dory, which would be amazing. But I don't think he is. Honestly, I don't think he is.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
That was Dory. I'm sure of that.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Hi, Dory. Oh, she's so adorable. But isn't she a child?
So
Or at least she looks like a child, so I might be wrong.
But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Who knows?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh,
of course.
Very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Well...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the mantra,
Isn't Dora the one that, like, really loves Mora?
to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
So
sure.
That's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora.
Yeah, she's the one that really loves Mora. Can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila.
Voila. She's kinda cute. I heard that she's annoying with, like, her idol animation, but I think she's fine.
Trouble if the mantra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale
Her
now
eyes are
for
pretty.
350,000 Mora. Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With
That's
this one,
interesting.
you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
Yeah.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Okay, ma'am.
That's a lot of Mora!
I have 2 million, don't worry.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
I'll take this one. I don't know which one I'm pointing at. And this one? And as well as this one.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
She's probably like, how the fuck did you know that?
We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed, 1 in 100.
No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1,000,000 Mora.
That's
Say what now?
interesting.
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Calm down, Paimon.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1,000,000 Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're the one who's curious because she is.
Come on.
I don't think that
We still
she
have
is.
around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Let's see.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1,000,000 Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Oh god, she's gonna scam me, isn't she?
Bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Alright, I will have a look. They are all fake.
So,
Good to know.
what did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
They're all worth about the same amount?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Can't we select one that's...
Dory went
Well,
smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet
Hi,
with
Dory.
Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Let's look in our... Ooh, it does look fancy. But at the same time, I'm like... It's not a good one, and he's gonna be mad at me. But I did whatever he said that I needed to do, so... That's something. Oh, that was 78 that I got. Never mind. I got a package of canned knowledge. Of course. Where? Oh, there I go. I couldn't find where I needed to get out. Wow. Let's see how to get up here. And there you are. Hello. I'm back.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa. There's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
He for real is.
No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
We got a whole back.
Okay, did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
For real. I wanna know.
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Dendro
Yeah, she just wants to meet the
person.
God of Wisdom and ask her about
I
something
forgot her
important.
name. Hang on.
We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Idiots.
Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow.
How could they lose
There's
it?
really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is.
That's true.
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Sure. I mean, if I use the capsule, then it won't be there anymore, right? Or is that just my logic? I'm not looking for... I'm gonna fly all the way there. I'm not gonna walk. I'm not proud of that moment. Not at all. But it was funny. How do I keep getting damage? It's not okay. Jesus. And this one. Let's see. This one revives it. Yes. This one revives person. I knew that. Bep. And there we go again. What did I harvest? Oh god. Oh, that's pretty. Never mind, that's pretty.
Better than nothing.
And I got an item out of that. Nice. No time for you today. I'm sorry. There, I need to go.
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward
no
to
idea
mitigate
what this
any
means,
confounding effects.
but I'm just nodding and being like, yes.
Oh, hey, Thumb! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
I'm also curious about
When
this.
you are unable to understand the researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
I don't. I let other people handle it for me. How was that? Just coolly walking up to him, being like, hey.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Okay. Oh god. Open your inventory and use it. How? Use. Oh god. Okay. As if we saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment, and then in the next, they disappeared into recesses of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
If this means that I can fight even faster, that would be amazing. I do that links. It doesn't do shit. But that's okay. Because we got an achievement, which means primals. Which means fuck yeah. Where did you come from? I thought you were already dead. Let's kill this one. What about it?
Now,
Did
I'll
I do
start
good?
recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
For real. What are you doing?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Oh my god, it did nothing.
Wait, how much?
Basically 0.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Yeah, I'm
At the
just
very
really
least,
powerful.
This
Let's
test
go with
allowed me
that.
to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay. Can do. Betty boy. We'll take 2 4. Okay. Let's time travel a bit, shall we? That was perfectly. Yes. I did it perfect for once in my life. There we go. It always takes such a long time, which is such a shame, honestly. Anyway, let's see where we should go.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge.
I need to walk all the way there. God damn it. Dory. I still call her Dora sometimes, and I don't know why.
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? So
So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite? Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I would like to buy info on the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly
She
crave
thinks I
something
have
more
a lot of
profound
money.
than ordinary canned knowledge.
Little does she know
But
I'm broke.
that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
Of course not.
After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
I think I know what she wants.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Aramites
Oh
who worship the
no,
Scarlet
I don't want to fight them. They're idiots.
You're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory,
Sure.
opens doors.
Okay, you know what, Dory? Stop with the money.
We figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar.
History is sometimes even more.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
I'm just gonna fly. And if you see that? Hello, I'm back.
We got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
It's in the hands of them.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
I'll be there.
See you then.
Oh, what fell? I don't know. Something fell, but I don't know what, so who knows at this point.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Oh god. Do I need to... need to walk there anyway, so might as well go on the right side.
I'll hate them.
Oh no.
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word.
I mean,
this
that's
is
fair.
turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna
I'm not
explain
going to
myself.
mince
Fuck
my
you.
words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
He's not even doing it himself? What a weak ass. What was that?
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Paimon! God damn it.
That's close enough.
Wind strike.
Scatter.
Maybe a little bit mean that I'm putting them against the wall.
Time to go.
Is that all you've got?
What hurts me? I kicked his ass back.
Boss! Finally!
Why does he sound like a zombie?
Great. Now we can... Boss?
What's happened? Why does he sound like a zombie? Oh god.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
What the fuck just happened? It happened so fast, what the fuck?
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
You sneaky little bitch. Jesus Christ.
World, forget me.
Oh. What if it's the lesser... Okay, hang on. What if the lesser lord is being forgotten and that's what the tree said in the beginning of this? Oh my god. If that's true, I'm a genius.
Did that to him?
Speaking of it, Hypatia did mention.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Well, so I have a story to tell you. Exactly, that's exactly what I heard before.
Took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
He took it. Paimon, he took it.
Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached
But
its
he
end.
has the pot.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I just want to
I'm
meet the
heading back to
Dendro Arc.
Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
He has the wrong. What if he goes insane?
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
He's a traitor? No, if he's a traitor, I'm gonna cry. But we finally did it. We did the first Arkham quest. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and at the same time I feel betrayed. I don't know what to feel. But with that, I will end the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably stream. What day is it today? Friday again, because I want to make a schedule to stream every Friday. So I'll probably stream tomorrow again. I don't know at which time yet, so that will be a surprise, even for me. But I hope you have a lovely day. Till the next